Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. I'm sorry. I laugh at myself sometimes. Yeah. So anyway, so you should change your title on your live stream, Debbie, because nobody's scared of you. Well, maybe some people are, but not me, not Bobbles. Uh, I happened to be sleeping at that time that you went live, and I'm not subscribed to your channel because you're fucking insane. So I don't get any notifications about your disgusting live streams. And I saw the shit your friends were saying in your live stream that says, I'm back. Are you are you out of your guard? Seriously. Ollie showed Star A's picture, and you know what? Nobody even had to know that was really her, that Elaine's picture for real. You know, like all you had to do was be like, and that isn't even my friend's picture. Because Elaine never said anything about it. Only you did. Calling people whores, saying you were gonna, so you're the only one that confirmed that. You're the one who made the biggest deal out of it, Debbie. You did. You drew attention for your friend. I mean, you act like a fucking fool. You really do. You act like a fool, and you are like raising children. And you act like the shit I was reading that Carrie Ann fucking bitch, whoever she is, and Jeff Spieling were saying in your room was stuff that I don't even wouldn't even allow people in my live stream to say about you or anybody. Why can't you have a shred of decency? That's what the problem is. You don't have a shred of decency to know that when you're sitting on somebody's panel, like you have in mine, and saying, oh, I do like you and we are friends, that your next step isn't to go into another live stream and say you were just pretending to be my friend because you think I have mental problems. And then when I see that, to then proceed to come into my live stream and say, I'm sorry, blah, 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 I didn't mean that. And then we rectify the situation again. And then the next thing you're doing is calling me a bitch again, make a fucking video. I mean, you don't know whether you're coming or going. You're like a fucking rabid bunny rabbit or something. Like, or like the type of animal that would lay there pretending to be hurt, and then as soon as somebody got close up, would stab the person in the neck and rob them or something. You just have no, you know, sense of what's right and wrong in your mind with any situation in your life, with any situation I've ever seen you talking about, any situation, you do not have the ability to make a logical, reasonable decision like an adult. Hi, hi, random. Hi, Bobbles. And this isn't like, we're not screaming, nobody's screaming, but I'm just saying that the shit that I saw written on that live stream is horrible. Horrible. And in reality, at the end of the day, Bobbles never came after you. You did all of this because you wanted to confirm that that was your friend's picture when nobody really knew for sure if it was or wasn't, and the whole thing was already forgotten about. So much so that your friend hasn't even ever said a word. Oh, let me fix the layout. Hold on. I don't know how it got like this. And I like it better like that layout anyway. Can you hear me? Is your microwave off? I mean microwave. Microphone. Is your microphone on? It's not muted on this end. Do I have my volume now? No. I can't hear you. Can anybody hear Bobbles? Hi, can you lip switch? Because I can't hear you, Bobbles. I want to know if anybody else can.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Streamer likes to fuck with shit sometimes with the settings. Usually, if something happens, I don't know if you care about this or not, but when something happens that you can't hear the person and there's nobody muting, they need to go into where it says the cam mic settings and or click the thing where it says let it be automatic. The mic automatically be adjusted. That's like
I have that. I have that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
Your
it
poor
takes.
dog. You got to look into that thing that person was saying about the laryngit. Remember it being maybe off? Yeah.
Yeah.
Off.
He goes back Tuesday. He's got another vet appointment on Tuesday. So
when you go, mention that to them. Say, because they did say it was an elderly pug because their neck is so short. It compresses.
Yeah, a lot of dogs like that have that. Yeah, he goes back again on Tuesday.
It's a normal thing.
Hopefully, I can take him back to the vet on Tuesday before Jeff Spieling calls animal welfare. What were you saying? I saw you talk about him. Like I heard you talk about him, but then
I was looking at that live stream, and did you see any of the shit they were saying in that? The insults?
Which one?
Let me look.
Which one?
Right now,
they've been talking shit in all their fucking each other's lives. Cray Cray's live, Nut live, Ollie's live. I mean, they've been everywhere. Angie's live. They've been all over the place.
Live stream that we're scared of her. It's like, does she think that we ever sleep? We're fucking vampires. Of course we were asleep during the day.
We're the Satan cult, remember? No, that's it. We're Satan. We're the Satan cult. So, we were. It's like, hello, you guys are calling me the hypocrite, and you guys are the ones doing exactly what you're bitching about that I do.
But they do it all the time, too.
It's like, you guys are so delusional. You have convinced each other and yourselves that what you're doing is not bullying. It's just talking shit about somebody that's bullying. It's like, right? Yeah, okay. But yet you guys sit on every single fucking live and put me down, you down, Tiffany down. Hear me? Mm-hmm. It's like, how is that not bullying? How is that not talking shit? How is that different from anything that I've done? How is that different? But then I thought, the suicide shit, right? The suicide trolling. You gave me some was I allowed to say that? Okay, no, I can't hear you.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
But
so,
the
it only gives me like a second
shit.
to read this to you. So hold on, I want to just say, okay. So they're in fucking, it's like, okay, in her live stream, they've got, Bobbles and SG are the two most bullying women in this whole circle. I think she has self-control, but she drinks a real lot, and if she's drunk, I'd worry she'd be inappropriate. How can SG be me? How can SG be a responsible, functioning adult when she's up all night drunk on YouTube? Jeff Spieling, Bill, she's not functional. Have you seen her house? SG has like 3 thumbs up and 53 thumbs down.
Because of him.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, Mike. Hey, random person.
Yeah.
Looking
It's
at this
like
bitch.
now they're talking about what's this say? Um, talking
Lucas, I'm
about
drunk.
God,
Uh-oh, can't hear you again.
CVX goes. The smell of her snatch. Talking about you. Is probably why her dog coughs all the time.
Wow, that's really nice of them to say. They're
See
not
that?
bullies?
They're not bullies. I know.
No, not at
You
all.
at them at all tonight, and they can't stop.
I mean,
And
I've
they've
got
never stopped.
screenshots that were sent to me today from the shit that they were saying about me
Hi,
today.
Lucas. Hi, Mark. Yep.
It's like I literally said I wanted a drama pre-show, and Cray Cray's fucking putting up damn banners. Fuck your birthday. F your birthday. You're 40, not 8. I mean, it's like fuck you, bitch. I can do what I want. You know, I'm still
You're
younger
the
than
same
you.
age.
No, she's older than me. Cray Cray's.
She's like
I just now
48,
turned
right?
40. No. Cray Cray's like what? I thought she was 50 or 51.
No, she's 40. Well, she says she's 40. But here's the thing. She also doesn't. I just think that in every aspect of her life, she can't make responsible decisions. In every aspect. Like, she can't even get it through her head about being responsible enough to pay rent or to pay a speeding ticket, um, or to not drive without a license and get caught. Anything
She
that's
was
just
dogging on
normal.
Miss Passion today, really bad. Like when I clicked over, when people said, "Hey, Cray Cray's live," I clicked over and she was dogging on Miss Passion, all up in her and Byron's business and their life, and it's like, why? Why does their
Why?
life bother you? Why?
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
cares
How
what
does
their
it affect
relationship and
her?
what they're going through? She's talking about like Byron's money, um, how Miss Passion shouldn't be using that shit, all kinds of shit. It's like, wait a minute, are
How
you
about
fucking Miss Passion and Byron? Like, which one are you fucking? Which one are you housing? Which one are you? Why are you up in their fucking business and their fucking financials? Why?
right? How does it affect her at the end of the day? She obviously isn't. I first of all, I'd like to know where she was getting taxes taken out. She must be doing something else, like some kind of a sex fucking thing where she gets taxes taken out of it that we don't know about. Probably straight out fucking nasty porn.
Did you know her
Nasty porn.
OnlyFans is like 20 fucking bucks? That tells me right there she ain't making shit. No one's
Oh, it's
paying
20
20
bucks to
fucking bucks for that
join.
shit. It's $20 a month for her OnlyFans. No one's.
She's got to
That's why
pay
she's
for
still
it, or
broke.
the people pay for it.
The people pay per month to see her,
I just
which yet
can't
she can't
imagine
afford her
that.
StreamYard. She can't afford her monthly StreamYard, but yet she's doing $20 a pop for memberships on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
she gets fucking StreamYard for free. She knows she can stream lot.
yeah, but you can only get so many hours on StreamYard for free.
No, you can get 20 hours free, and then once you're past 1,000 on YouTube, you can stream live for as many hours as you want from the YouTube program.
Mm.
So she's got it for free. Plus, she lives at home, doesn't pay any rent. Um,
But why is he
I
so concerned with everybody else's lives?
why are they
Like
also
lives, not
concerned?
like their lives on YouTube, but
Right?
their,
Yeah, they're fine. Well, look at
yeah.
the fake thing you had today. That comment saying about you sent me this, and they demand to know that so that the whole thing can be cleared
That
up.
was weird. Sharon got that same person sending her something too.
Yeah, and I had putting comments down too. At first, I started to argue with them, and then I just said, "Fuck them." I was blocking them. They lied. They said, "JW, I just sent you a copy of JWJ's email that she sent to me. So now you do this." I looked. There was no copy of no fucking email. I said, "You're just
And
here
they
to
say,
stir
"Stop
shit."
emailing me so much." I'm like, everybody knows I barely make it to my fucking emails.
That's Janet Dickinson doing that shit.
I blocked Janice Dickinson.
No, I know. That's why she probably made that new fucking account.
I'm tired of the fighting in the chat. I'm tired of it. I'm
Yeah,
tired
but
of
I
these
mean,
people.
your
I'm
live
so
stream
tired
tonight
of
was
these
nice.
people. I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
really did. I mean, yes, it was more boring than the typical lives because I didn't plan on anything except for just talking with, the viewers and just playing it by ear. But, Tuesday night I'll have content. But, I thought it was really, really nice. And I could have brought up all the fucking shit that they've been talking on all these other channels, all the screenshots and stuff, but I didn't.
And they still can't stop talking about
Mm-mm.
theirs.
Especially that Jeff
Like,
squealing.
oh, it's
Jesus
okay for fucking,
Christ.
for Debbie
Dude,
to
get
talk
off my
about it.
shit.
And it's okay for Debbie to ask for money of, like to get things for Christian's birthday and this and that, right? It's okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's okay, but
Mm-hmm.
you can't, you clearly said, you know what I'm saying? You apologize for your mistake that you made on
Like,
social media, and
yeah, that was bad. Like, I
no,
sometimes I think maybe I should have just kept everything to myself and not came out with it,
no,
just because the
no,
shit that I
oh,
got
oh,
for it.
no, you should have come out with it exactly like you did, the same exact way that you did, because
That's so
bottom
much
line is
hell for
when
that.
people when people hide things,
Mm,
then, at least this way, what you'll get is people who also are trustworthy, that you'll be able to weed them out. You won't get always all people who are trustworthy, but people who
yeah.
are trustworthy will know that you're trustworthy. Yes, you made a mistake, but you apologize. We all have made mistakes. And I think, Sharon is a even like healed person enough that both of you probably would end up liking each other, I bet.
I actually like her.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do. I like Sharon.
yeah,
I really do
yeah,
like
I
her.
do too. I
We
know,
have
I do too.
similar personalities. Like, she's a smartass, and I like smartasses. I like
Well, it's so
witty,
funny
smartass people.
when we were listening back to that video, and you go, Survivor Girl likes me.
I got
That
one friend in
cracked
this
me up.
world.
That cracked me up. And then, but I don't think I had heard it then when you said it, because I would have been like, that's right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that all through it, when people were going, look at you two laughing and giggling. And then tonight, I'm like, wow, both of us were evil. But we're not. We're not
Yeah.
mean. We're
I wasn't trying to be as mean, and you weren't trying to be as mean either. It's just that these people. Can I even
they
call them
push the
people?
envelope.
They push and push and push, and it's like I try to rationalize in my head. Okay, look at what they're doing. Look at their lives. Look at how much they're on here. Look at the things that they say. Look at their history, their reputations.
Right? It's that because
People are
they don't
scared
know
of
how
them.
to make good
People are
choices.
scared of them. They are absolutely scared. And she took her reaction video down to me screaming at Cray Cray because Ollie was up in her fucking chat giving her shit for it. So she took it down and then she fucking does an apology video to Cray Cray. And she doesn't even know Cray Cray. She knows me,
I
but
know.
she doesn't know Cray Cray. And yet she's apologizing to Cray Cray.
And here's the thing too. I
She should
get
have just
it
took it
that
down and said
and
nothing.
I mean,
That would
I
have been neutral.
understand that she said she didn't want to be the reason why somebody was to hurt themselves, and she had that up there. But here's the thing: what if you hurt yourself because of how many times Debbie is allowing people to sit there and make jokes and body shame, right?
Oh, they probably
Because it
shamed the
could
fuck
work.
out of me. It's
No,
like,
I know that.
thank
I
you,
know that it's
Catherine.
not that way. It is. But
I
I'm saying
appreciate it, Catherine.
But what I'm saying is, it goes both ways. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because anybody, like, look at what was being said when I just was reading to you about, there was more. I mean, horrible shit. That's after. Angie makes that. Angie doesn't even, and Debbie doesn't even acknowledge, okay? She just goes right back to me and you are scared of her, okay? It goes right
I'm
back to
jealous
you
of that
people.
crazy bitch.
And, you know, so in Bob's defense, what she was saying, Angie, I understand about what you're saying, but how about the constant body shaming, everything, the constant things they do to me? It's not just Debbie you should be worried about just because she has cut herself in the past. Some people end up hurting themselves and ending their lives, and there's no hint about it. Hi, Catherine. You
If
know, there's
um
nothing.
if Angie wants to continue being a reaction channel, then she actually needs to watch everybody's videos, pay attention to them on both sides. You like to stay neutral. She should have just took the fucking video down, and that would have
Yeah,
been it. Not
yeah.
take the video down, do a
And
video
then make you look
apologizing,
bad.
and then a
Yeah.
live asking her, "Can someone get in touch with her? Can someone tell her I want to talk to her? Can someone? I want her to come up on my on my channel, on my panel, so I can
Who,
apologize to her."
Debbie?
Yes, she wanted Debbie. She made a video apologizing to Cray Cray, and then she
Uh,
did a live saying that she wanted Cray Cray to come in her live so she could say sorry to her. It's
I
like,
wonder who got
Angie,
in her ear.
what the fuck? What Ollie did? Ollie left her a fucking. She
Oh,
left her
she
like
did?
two different comments. Yeah, I saw the comments, and like one was like, "I'm so disappointed in you." Basically, watch your back, Angie, kind of shit from Ollie. You know how Ollie does shit, and Angie's got small kids, so of course she's gonna bend over to this fucking old wicked witch of fucking Prince Edward
That's what
Island.
they do. That is
Yeah,
exactly what they do. They
they're gonna
love
get
the
theirs.
people with
It's gonna
small
take a little
kids.
bit of time, but they will get theirs. They're gonna get theirs.
They
If they
love the
think they're
people with
being
small kids.
smooth,
That's why they go after Debbie too, because
no.
Debbie also has a small kid. They love that.
Well, Debbie's jumped on their fucking bandwagon.
I hear that,
All
but
to be
the thing,
accepted. She just wants
I know,
acceptance.
and
It's
she's
like
such
secular.
puzzle.
Please accept me. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Nobody, these people are going to keep continuing to do this shit over and over and over again because everybody bows down to them. They're
Well,
used to
people
people
that
bowing down to them.
she probably tries to blackmail them just like she did to you.
Mm-hmm.
But the bottom line
The,
is we don't
I
have
don't have
small
small
kids.
kids. So,
Yep,
yeah,
I don't have
yep.
small kids either, man.
So they're going
Mm-mm.
to my dogs. I'm going to call dog welfare. Call them, motherfucker. Call them. Call my vet, too. Call them.
Look at, they're
Call
gonna
them.
call fucking what is it they were gonna call on me? Senior services or something? What,
Yeah,
because my
yeah,
house is supposed to
yeah.
be messy. Look at it,
Like,
it's
y'all
like
are
shut the
some
fuck
phone
up,
call
dumbass.
motherfuckers.
Fucking
It's
stupid fucking pussies. That's why they hide behind the thing, because they're the pussies. They're the cop collars. They can't fight their own battles.
I'm just screenshotting. Other people are screenshotting, watching, all that shit. Cause it's coming. So let them keep on. And
Yeah,
Cray Cray, fuck you. You're involved in it bigger than shit too.
yeah.
These
She is.
people did
And
the
when
same
I
thing
saw
to
what she
you,
was
and now
writing,
you're fucking hopping on that bandwagon when I didn't come after you first, Cray Cray. You came after me first, calling me whore and everything. How am I a whore when I'm married and I've only been with two guys? My first husband and my second husband. Doesn't make me a
somebody
whore.
sent her $50 on that live stream, and she said she was going to use it to try to dox your grandkids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was Sharon. Polo. Polo offered her $50 to copyright
No,
strike or
no,
strike
no,
my shit.
Debbie.
Yeah, it was
That was
Debbie Polo. Polo was gonna send Cray Cray $50.
no. On the live stream, the day after the whole Star A incident and that picture,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
on that live stream, she starts talking about how about I show your grandkids, how about I do this? I can figure that all out. And then somebody who donated $50 to her, like on like on the screen, the
I
Snapchat
feel
or whatever it is.
special. I feel so
And
special.
they
People are paying for my information now.
well, no, they didn't know she was gonna say she was gonna use it for that.
Mm-hmm.
She turned around and said, "Oh, great, awesome." I think that they were just doing it like probably maybe somebody who she wasn't saying she was going. it was she was just off on a tangent. That's when she was calling. Do they know the number to the Adult Protection Services? What do I need to be protected from? Myself? What am I
Like,
going to throw myself into the wall? I mean, what's their gig? They call these stupid as shit. They'd get here, right? And they'd go, "Is there any senior citizens living here?" And I'd be like, "No." And they'd be like, "Who lives here?" "Me." "How old are you?" 53. I'm not a senior citizen. I don't even get the senior citizen early bird discount. Fucking. And they'd go, "So there's no senior citizens who live here." And I'd say, "Nope." But I want to know who pays your salary, because if you can't figure out who's sending you out on fake calls and figure that shit out and think that it's okay, like even police, when they'll come, but they won't try to, or even CPS that with this anonymous calling and shit. If they think it's more cost effective to not hold people and tell people, look, you will be held responsible, your name will be released, and you will have to have proof of this because you're
yeah.
wasting taxpayers' money. And that's what they should do. They should no longer give them anonymity anywhere anymore. It's not fair to let people use those things as weapons.
Mm-mm.
No.
It. I don't know. I,
I mean, think about it. If I thought somebody was beating up beating up your dog, right? And I said
mm,
to you, I'm gonna call pet services, okay?
mm,
So they mean to say that they're ballsy enough to say they're gonna call, but they're so glad that they don't have to use their real name on YouTube or even when they call and report it. It's like, so basically, dude, you don't you don't really give a crap about the dog or the person or the kids or anything. And that the way they all start piping up cost CPS without
yeah.
really knowing real stories shows how fucking evil they are. Do you know how many kids get raped in the foster care system? Some don't,
Mm-hmm.
but some of them get killed and murdered.
Catherine.
Everybody knows that the foster care system, it could end up to be a sheer hell for a parent that isn't doing anything wrong. And these motherfuckers are so fucking evil, evil,
Mm-hmm.
that they think they're normal enough to even have a computer. They should get their computers, people taken away. They should get nothing.
Yeah, they really should. Sorry, I'm like looking at something. Uh, what I don't get though, Nancy, that's CVX.
Yeah, but that's not CVX there. That's somebody trying to dox CVX.
That's her
And they're not
name.
doing it here. And that's the bottom line. They're not doxing people here. They're not talking about abusing children and CPS. I mean, bottom line is this.
She
If
asked me
people
last
want,
night what her name was. Remember? Well, not
oh
last
yeah,
night,
yeah,
but
yeah,
before.
yeah,
Night
yeah.
before.
Where was that person when she was asking you her real name?
Yeah, and I said I'm not gonna
Yeah,
go that
yeah.
low, and I'm not gonna go that low and say your name. But yeah, that's her name. That's CVX's name.
Who
Um,
used to fight with her in your live stream all the time? Was it Laura Beneditti or
I've never fought. I don't know Laura.
but was
I think
it
she's.
Janet?
I don't know who I fought with.
One of them used to fight with CVX all the time in your room.
I don't
And
remember.
I want to feel, but of course it was under another name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the rumor that Laura is Ollie's daughter?
No, I don't think it
You
is.
never.
I looked up Laura Vidalini, and she doesn't look anything like Ollie.
No, she doesn't look anything like Ollie, but
Ollie has
I
a unique face. Like her face is very, very, very
like
unique.
like you want to sneak away from it. You want to sneak away from it. Get it? Sneak away.
Yeah, her face just, I don't know. It just,
She looks
Ollie's
evil.
face looks like she would fight with Dr. Phil.
Yeah, Ollie looks like she's fucking the big mama on Cell Block C. What was it? When you're good to mama, the maid. Not what is it called? In the prison.
Mm. Oh, what?
In a prison, the like the matron, not the matron. Remember in
The,
Chicago?
the house mom?
Nope, in the movie Chicago, and Queen Latifah played it.
House mom.
No, no, no,
Um,
no, not. She sang the song "When You're Good to Ma." Did you ever see the movie Chicago?
Once a long time ago.
Yeah, it's the person who is like the head of the prison.
Warden?
The warden. Yeah, yeah, okay, the warden. Yeah, the warden. So it's not because of an M. it was Queen Latifah played it. She was awesome in it. The warden.
Um, yeah, that's what Ollie is. But
That's what she looks like. Yeah.
I think like okay, so I watch and get screenshots and stuff like that of Jeff's dumbass. As a man, he's not a man. He would never. Men should not go after women like he does. First of all, um, but I watched and I see screenshots and stuff of Jeff and Ollie and Carrie Ann and Nut Nut and stuff. And out of all of them, Nut Nut is actually the most tame.
Yes.
She is the nicest one out of all of them, and that's not saying too much. But she is like she actually will watch what she says. She still puts me down, right along with them. Still puts you down, right
But
along with them. But she's the most tame out of all of them. I
you
don't
know
understand
that
why Nut Nut's with
that
them. I really don't, because she doesn't seem like she's as evil as the other ones.
yeah, I feel like it's because she probably has something on her. You know what I mean? Like net could have young kids.
No, her kids are older. Like one's a teenager, and then she's got one older one. Um,
Even a teenager they could fuck with. You know. Has Ollie
mm,
done a live stream lately?
she was on Nets earlier today.
I did not watch it. I would have liked to have, but
Ollie's
don't
trying to
play it.
watch what she says on her channel.
Yeah, why?
Um, because the cops had done talked to her ass and told her stop. That bitch ain't gonna stop. That bitch is not gonna stop until someone catches her fucking ass on fire.
That's not
She,
true. You see
there's
this?
other people. There's other people that Ollie and Jeff and all of them have ran off of YouTube, done horrible shit to. I mean, it blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind that these old people can do this shit. They
Can you
are
hear
too
me?
old to do this.
All right. I
They're
just
too
sent you
old to be
something.
this
Don't
damn
play it.
fucking
Don't play it. Just
catty.
look at it. I haven't
You
even
text
looked
me or
at it.
email me.
Text
Oh,
it.
hold on.
Don't.
I can't stay on
I
too
didn't
long
even look at.
tonight.
I'm gonna mute my mic. Mute your mic. I want to look at it too. Mute your mic too. I'm gonna look at it too. I didn't see this.
Yep, I saw it. I thought you already saw it. Fucked up shit that they do. It's not right. It is not right at all. It's
It's not right. They reported me for using NetNet video, and yet there she is playing my video, and
mm-hmm.
yet You heard Tiffany say that, right? Tiffany said the very first thing she did after she removed all of her videos with that road to accountability was
Mm.
she had a live stream and said Tiffany's father was doing things. And my stomach turned. It made me sick because Tiffany is always talking very highly of her father. She's never even implied that
Ollie
anything like
denied that
that.
she did that, but I, I have that where Ollie was sending Tiffany with a picture of a doll that says, "Tell us where Daddy touched you." I have that.
Then you should go. You should bring it out.
Hold on, let me look.
Because that's the fucking bottom line is that I'm not a liar and nobody's a liar. Tiffany's not a liar. Ollie is an out and out liar. She has no, these people have no, like, they wouldn't know how to act. Um, they wouldn't know how to act genuinely to save their lives because they see everybody as they are, which is just backstabbing and evil. They think everybody else is.
Um, I have so much shit on Ollie. It's gonna take me a minute to find.
And look at that. You know what? My automatic reaction when they came in here with that Nancy account, right? Okay,
Uh,
was my automatic was to block. Okay, even though I had just been complaining to you about what CVX said was so disgusting. And
mm,
that's where you can tell somebody whose their nature is to be a normal, decent human being, which would be me, as opposed to Debbie and that crew that are saying those things. They don't have scruples. Yeah, like Catherine said, they have no scruples. Their moral compass is off. They don't know how to fucking act normal.
oh my god, I have so much shit. Like, I have so much shit about Ollie. This is bad. Hold on. Let
Oh,
me see if I can narrow it down.
she's gross, man. And you really should play that one where she says, "Oh, emails can't be doctored at all," and then next
I
thing
know.
saying emails can be doctored even after you send them. They can be doctored. It's like, all right, lady, look, you don't get to keep lying to fit your narrative. You don't get to keep doing the things that you do because at the end of the day, Albert and I don't have young children. Neither one
Nope.
of us are working, right? So they don't have an
I
employer they can call, right?
I
They don't have
reach
employers.
I reach a huge audience. They
Yep,
don't.
Albert reaches a huge audience, and neither one of us have young children that they can mess with or anything that they really could mess with. And in the future, fucking, they should choose their battles wisely because not everyone in the world is scared of them. You know?
I'm not. I try to protect my kids' information getting out.
Well, yeah,
Um,
that's smart, and they should have been doing that in the first place with their stuff. You know? Not that we're
mm,
going after them, but that's why. But you know what? That's just common sense too, and they don't have it.
I'm not sure if I can find this tonight.
It's all
It's
right.
a
Don't worry about it.
lot.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
That's great Debbie stuff. Ugh.
You know? Yeah, don't even worry about it. It doesn't even matter. The bottom line is they don't have common sense. They can never stop. Like Net will say, Ollie's not even doing anything. Look at Ollie's
I know.
fucking channel. It's filled with all
I
these new
know.
videos.
They always say that. Ollie's the one that's getting the stalking and the bullies, and it's like you can't actually believe that, right?
I
You
can't
can't
imagine that they could even say
actually
it.
believe that.
They've got to be. They don't have. There's something missing, and we're just seeing it because of the World Wide Web. We can see more of it, so it seems like we can't wrap our head around it, but we're just being able to see the lunatic in every state and every country. So that's why it's so overwhelming. Like if we knew one or two people that were like this, we'd be able to just be like, ugh, who gives a shit? Don't even listen to them. But
Well,
when
there's
they're
not that
out
many
in
of them. There's like what, 10 people at the most that they have on their side.
no,
It's
no,
not getting
no,
them
there's a
anywhere.
lot. Look at there's a lot. Look how many they can do with the thumbs down. I mean, they even though there might
Because
not
they have a
only be
bunch of
10.
accounts.
I know, right. So even though there's only 10 of them, if they each had 5 accounts, that shows that there's 50 of them, which still makes them look stronger. It's
There's where Ollie sent me Tiffany's fucking nude photos. Found that.
why does
Jesus.
Ollie even have those? You know what I mean? I get it.
She
So
just
a
sent
guy
them to me
fucking
one
sends.
day. There
No,
was a
I
bunch of
know,
shit
but
on
I get it.
Banter.
So a
More
guy,
shit on Banter.
so a guy had the photos. Maybe who knows? I've never seen them myself, but say a guy had the photos. Say he sends them to her, right? Why would another woman say, "Oh, I'm gonna send these on. I'm gonna use these to
Can
blackmail
barely hear you.
you to go after your children. I'm gonna have my children get gone after." How? Think about it. Sit down. Really, this cat is killing me right now. Oh my god. Just go. Why are you walking on this? Oh my god. All these
I think
children
that,
are full
like, I'll
grown.
get in trouble for sending me these pictures.
Yes, she
Like,
could.
not by me, but by Tiffany if she
Oh,
wanted to
wicked
do
bad.
something.
Wicked bad. You can't forward on like that. Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
use.
she sent
Yeah.
this shit to me. I didn't even ask her for it. She just sent the shit to me.
Yeah. What is that called? Oh my god, there's a name for it. The
Revenge porn.
no, but there's something else. They made a law when there was sending a porno magazines through the mail years ago. It's something an
Oh.
act. It's an act. It's called a something act. They use a person's name back at.
Tiffany has a freaking awesome body, so I mean, but
Oh, I
yeah,
know,
for
right?
Ollie just to up and send these to me, she was, I mean, she could get in a lot of trouble.
Yes, she could. A wicked lot of trouble. That's breaking a huge
Mm.
law. Let me see. I'm gonna look that up. What it is. Oh my god.
Oh, here's Ollie's criminal record.
Really? Oh my god. Read it. I gotta hear it. For
Oh, well, you
entertainment
already know what it
purposes.
is, but
No, I
I mean,
know.
the thing is I'm not gonna stoop to their fucking level and
That's
put all this
right. I
shit
know. I
out.
know. I know.
I'm not gonna.
See, good. See, that shows that. See, we're two different people. We're the same people, but they are different than us. You know. Oh my god. What is the name of that? And uh, trying to see. I thought it was against. Okay, come on, Tucker. My cat does this every time. Can
I
you hear
hate
me?
when I click. Yeah, I hate when I
Okay.
click on certain things that I don't want to see. I'm like, ah.
You get probably
Oh,
more than I get for any mail and shit, you know?
right now, I have like 985 messages sitting in my inbox waiting for me to get to.
Oh my god, I can't even.
Is that a lot?
Uh, yeah, hold on. Oh my god, hold on. I gotta go
It's a
in and out.
lot. Yep, I have 983 emails waiting for me to answer them.
my cat knocked everything off the table with its tail. And fucking, I don't know why cats do that shit when you're on the phone and stuff.
Oh my god.
Especially my cat, Tucker, and he's not heavy. But when he wants to become dead weight, like say, like if you had a little kid and they didn't want to move and they become dead weight, that's what my
Mm.
cat become dead weight. Like he weighs
Oh.
20 pounds or something. What are you looking at? Your face is so funny.
Oh, just shit that people send me. I'm trying to find that one um, about where Ollie sends the message with the doll saying, "Tell us where Daddy touched you or hurt you," or something like that.
She's sick. She's a
The
sick,
thing
sick
is
woman.
that they go around acting like she's not, though. They go around like they're all really bad,
Yeah, but
and
they only see what they want to see. Just like with the whole, say that somebody said to me, say me and you had been talking for a month, and then somebody said, you seem
I'll look
perfectly
at
fine
another
to me,
time. It's too late at night to look through all that shit.
and you seem perfectly fine to me, right? We had talked on the phone many times. You've seen my
Mr.
videos.
Bubble says he can't be seen in chat. No one's seeing him in the chat.
He can't be seen in the chat.
He's in here. He said you can't see him in the chat.
He said that last time too, and I don't know. Remember, then we could see him. Is he under that same crackhead video?
Yeah. hmm I just told him to say something again.
Yeah. Did he say? Let me go out and look. That's weird. Because I don't see him either. Cat, are you a mod, right? Can you see Mr. Bobbles?
Do you know PayPal takes a good chunk of money from you?
Do they really? I'd never used PayPal.
Mm, I didn't
How
know
much do
that.
they take? 30%?
Mm, seems like a lot more than that. I asked him to say something again.
I see random person, Mark Proctor. Let me go to. Can you drop the link for his channel there, Bobbles? Or Catherine? Or, does he have a channel?
Where it's a crackhead video. I don't know why
That's
he's
it called,
not.
Crackhead Video? Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But you couldn't just a minute ago?
Mm-mm.
I can't find his link. And I don't see him either. What's his avatar? I'm not finding
Uh,
Crackhead Video.
hold on. Yeah, he sent a picture. He's not being seen.
No, I know, but I was gonna go to his channel and see if for some reason it said that he was blocked. Because on my block list it doesn't say he is.
Unblock him from a channel.
I don't see his channel.
Oh, they sent it wrong, Kate. Mm. Yeah, it took a pretty good chunk of the money. Like, I'm shocked that he took that much. PayPal's like it's confusing me too right now. Like, I went to put it onto to our to our bank or whatever, and it transferred so much, and then it keeps saying that there's still money available to transfer, but yet then I put that and it says there's nothing to transfer. I'm like, so there's missing money.
Can you get it? Because I want to get to his channel. Does he have a comment on? What if he
I'm a
comments on
stream,
one of
but I
my?
can't comment.
All right. So what if he leaves a comment on my last video? I should mess up because I never blocked him. Remember the last time even he said that, and then suddenly we could see him, and now I'm not seeing him, and I'm trying to look for his channel, and I'm not finding that either. I always think I rolled my somebody that I didn't get, you
Just drop
know?
the link. Mr. Bubbles, click the link and just come up on the panel because, but I'm not going to be here much longer.
No, I know. I'm just saying I
You have
can't
to
find the link.
specifically choose
You can't
your
find
link.
no his
Your
link.
link. Drop
Oh, I
your
know.
link.
He still won't be okay. All right. Okay. I hear what
They
you're saying.
took out a lot. Do they usually take out that much, Kate? That's a lot.
Did I flip you upside down?
Hmm?
Nothing. I wonder what happened to Mr. Rourke too. But I had unmodded him. Oh, it's Free Dobby. I can see him.
Yeah, we can see you now.
That was funny the other day. Fucking Jerry Springer says, "I'll pay you to keep your clothes on, Debbie." That cracked me up. I knew it was Mr. Bobbles because um he was defending you.
I got so pissed at Angie. Ugh, pissed at her. Mm.
What's going on?
Just pissed at Angie. She wants to stay neutral. She doesn't want her kids and stuff messed with like Ollie and them do. And
Hmm.
so all she had to do was just take down the video and
I
your
know, but she
cat's
probably
looking
wasn't
at
thinking
looking
about
for you.
it.
She had plenty of time to think about why she should have just took it down and shut up. She took it down and said sorry. Sorry to Cray Cray. Obviously, Cray Cray did something to make me snap because I usually keep my cool. Everybody knows I usually keep my cool. Why are you saying sorry? She should have fucking stayed neutral and just took the shit down. If you're that scared of that old fucking bat and Dickless Wonder and the fucking nutsacks, just fucking don't fucking.
She probably didn't think that through, though. I did drop the link, didn't I?
Yeah, the link's for you. But we can see you now, so you don't have to come up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, she probably didn't think it through. Like, she probably thought, I don't want anybody being able to further say that. But yeah, she probably should have just, but now, um,
Now she got me pissed at her,
yeah, but don't
but she
be.
don't
It's
care.
about the kids. It's about the kids. And just
She could have.
now,
She could.
yeah. But here's the thing.
Mm-mm.
At the end of the day, if you're going to make a commentary, if you're going to make a commentary channel, it could have been
Mm-hmm.
anybody who got pissed and went after your kids. Could have been anyone that you make commentary on, even if, say, you don't know them, they're not in your own community. You just make a video about them and they see it. They could do whatever they want because CPS provides anonymity. So are you going to apologize to everybody just in case, in fear? You don't know how anybody's going to react. So if you're
Random.
going to make a commentary video, then don't have kids. I mean, that are young.
I told her just do a family thing, like talk about being a methadone and raising a family and talking to, with your relationships up and down, like things like that.
Inaugural
I think,
appearance on SGs.
yeah, your first
This is your
appearance
first
on SG.
time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
First time up
But
on your
Oh,
panel.
I
happy
told her to
birthday, you
do
guys, to
being
me.
a fucking a a parent on methadone, what it's like, your relationships up and downs, your kids up, stuff like that. I think she'd be more suited for. You can't stay neutral when you do a reactionary, aka commentary on other people's shit. You cannot stay neutral. It's
I think it would
impossible.
be fun for her to do, like, she's got, the boys that are all kind of like within the same range, to make up
Hmm.
challenges for them every week. Like, you know, challenge them, on make a video like that. I've
Hmm.
seen that, other channels where they give them different food and say, what do you think of that? Or they have them listen to different music and say, what do you think of that? Music they wouldn't hear, like,
She
you
just
know?
doesn't belong on commentary, reaction
Oh,
commentary.
not yet, little
She
kid.
doesn't have the thick skin for it. You have to. She's going after Maddie and Gerald a lot because they're safe to go after. Because a lot of people feel that way about them.
I can't
So,
stand Tasha Harris.
yes, I agree with you, Kate. Angie,
Mr. Babos, have you ever
she
heard
doesn't
Tasha
want to be
Harris?
drama. She does not want to. Yeah, he knows who Tasha Harris is.
Yeah.
I hate her. I
It's
can't
holier
stand her
than
voice.
now.
You're the
Huh?
one that introduced us to Tasha Harris.
Because
We,
she was being mean, right?
you know
And
who the hell she was before you.
I
But
made that video about her. She's like, they're fucking. Now we're in another country. How does anything here affect her even more? Like, just like how Debbie, how does Byron and Miss Passion's finances affect her? That's about, at the end of the day,
none of your
how
business.
does, yes, how does it affect them? Why they don't have enough of their own, problems and bills and things they have to be responsible for?
It's none of her business. It's, Angie, she wants to not be drama, but, or judgmental, but that's all she's doing is drama and judgmental. When you say certain things, when you make fun of Maddie's feet, when you make fun of the pool incident with Maddie, when you put pictures up of Maddie, how she looked before and after, that
That's
is
sad. Sad.
drama.
That's sad.
You're
That
gonna
And
get
you
is
a
know
lot
what?
of
And
drama.
hate
it's
from
sad
her
too.
fans for
It's
that.
it's hurtful.
When I do it, because I've never said that I'm not a drama channel. I've never said that. I have always been drama and just every fucking where, all over the place. But every time I go after somebody, right, I get the hate along with the love. And Angie cannot take the hate part. She just wants everyone to like her. But that doesn't come with the territory. It does not come with the territory. What you are choosing to do comes with love and hate.
Well,
You
here's the
have to
thing
take
too.
both.
A
And
lot
you
of
have to blow off the hate, and you gotta love the love, you gotta blow off the hate. And but at the same time, you have to take the hate into consideration too. You have to listen. You can't get rid
yeah,
of
but
a
you
video because there was a lot of hate on it. You have to
can't
let these
call
people
one
still
channel
talk.
a drama channel, like when they're pulling up pictures like you were doing, and then when they're
Hmm.
doing the thing, picking on other people's feet and stuff, call themselves a commentary channel,
It's
right?
all drama. She's gonna have to, if she keeps doing what she's doing, she has to take the hate. And there will be a lot of hate. Maddie and Gerald have a lot of viewers. They have a lot of
Yes.
subs. They have a lot of love. They have people that keep sending them stuff.
They have
Um,
11,000 subscribers. I didn't know they had that many subscribers.
yeah, and there's people that feel very, very, protective of
Strongly.
Maddie and Gerald. Yes, very protective of them. So, like I said, that's why I've always left the hateful comments. I very rarely delete comments in my comment section when they're hateful, because if
I
I
do.
delete them, if I
I delete them.
but you're not a drama you're not a you're not someone that is purposely putting and talking shit about people on purpose. Angie is purposely talking about Maddie and Gerald,
Right.
purposely talking about other people, you know?
Right.
And
And
she
here's
blocked
the
me just
thing
for
now.
disagreeing with her.
If you'll say that, that if
Really?
somebody comes in and they're saying
I didn't know she
something
blocked people. Damn. I
or
thought
just
she let everybody talk.
yeah, but see, that's the thing. No, see, because the ones that would threaten her family and go that far, those are the ones
Mm-hmm.
that at the end of the day, she's going to want to end up being nice to. So the ones that aren't doing that will be the ones that she'll feel safe enough to show some kind of a backbone or anger with, you know? Um, so that's where it becomes, if you've got anything to lose, like little kids, anything, man. Look at them going
Don't
after
be
your
on
dog.
YouTube. Don't be on YouTube announcing all that shit. She's too open. Way
Yes,
too
exactly.
open.
Right.
She shouldn't be in a position where she's so scared of Ollie and her gang calling CPS on her, trying to get her all this information on her and stuff. She shouldn't be in a position where she's afraid of that.
Even if they
Like if
didn't threaten it, I mean, they're doing it behind the fucking scenes. They're plotting
Behind the
and planning
scenes.
over on Discord.
It was actually Angie's channel that was the reason why. Remember when Ollie had said she put somewhere, can you please tell Bobble my hands are hurting? She typed it all out to me. She goes,
mm-hmm,
I'm not good friends with Angie, but they're promoting Laura Beneditti's channel. But here
mm-hmm,
she was telling you she had shared it on Twitter and
mm-hmm,
Instagram. So she was doing
mm-hmm.
something there. She was playing some kind of a circle game there.
The first thing that Ollie said, or one of the first things that Ollie said in that video that Nut put out today, that live,
Yeah.
was she said once again, she said that she says this all the time, I'm many things, but I am not a liar.
Gosh, yes. She
Right
is.
there, yes, you are.
The more you
Yes,
keep
you
touching
are.
on it, the more your little mouthpieces go around saying that you're not. I mean, it
She's not new
just
here,
makes
though,
you look
random
more
person.
guilty.
She's
Here's
not
the
new
thing,
here,
though.
but she's not tough enough to be a reaction channel. This just proved it. This just
Are you,
proved it. And she let me down. She was so concerned about disappointing them and what they could do to her. She should have just took the fucking thing down. She didn't have to say sorry to Cray Cray. Because Cray Cray deserved exactly what I said to her. Cray Cray
or she
deserves
could
a
have
lot
said,
more
what
than that.
about all the fucking slander that and body shaming and everything else that Debbie has done to people, and
Mm-hmm.
consistently calling me a pedophile, all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
What, Angie doesn't think that anything could push somebody over the edge? Some people get cherry picked.
The thing is that all they do exactly what they say they're not gonna do, that they aren't. They do
Right.
exactly what they say they're not gonna do. They do exactly what they say they aren't doing. And they've been doing this shit for so fucking long that I'm finally happy that, it's gonna take a little time, but they're being stupid. They're being so fucking stupid. They fucked up big time. Fucked
I
up
think
big
the
time.
reason why
They did
Ollie says she's
specific
not a
things.
liar, the reason why she says she's not a liar is because she'll change her stories to fit her narrative. So in her
Mm-hmm.
mind, she
Yep.
still thinks she's not lying.
Hmm.
She's yeah, she's spitting, so she'll go, no, I said that before. Yeah, you did, but then you said that. So what she is really is a hypocrite. Like she contradicts herself.
Mm-hmm.
She's just
Yeah.
a mean person who will stop at
Her
nothing.
and them. Her and
Yeah.
them. It's not just her. I
Oh,
mean,
her
Jeff
and them,
doesn't
all
need
of
to
them.
go around fucking saying, "Oh, I'm wrapping Bobble's present today, right now."
It's
It's
a
a
big
big
blue
deal.
tarp.
Yeah. And then talking about my vagina, talking about my husband sticking his fingers in me. I mean, Debbie called me fat every fucking 2 seconds, making fun of my makeup. It's like, what do you
Amy
think
was
that you
telling
guys
me
are
a
doing?
dried
Debbie's
up
just jealous she
snap.
can't do makeup as well as you do, Bobbles.
Debbie's just jealous that she can't even get on camera like this.
Dried up snatch because of chemo cue ball. Who's gonna want me? That's what Jeff was saying too about me.
Yeah, I saw
And it's like,
that. Yep.
yeah,
Yep. Yep.
And nobody
What
gave a
man
fuck
does
about
that?
it.
What
Yeah.
man? What real man goes after women like that? If there's a cat bite, stay
here's
out
the
of.
thing too.
If you have a penis,
Why does
he doesn't stay out of it.
Debbie get to an apology and feeling sorry about when Debbie allows them to say those kind of things about you and I
Mm-hmm. And
on her
she's all
channel?
gung ho about it. I was surprised she was talking about fucking, talking about fucking Miss Passion today, like she was. I was like, well, damn, I get a fucking break. Oh God, hey, what's her
Yeah,
name,
but Miss
Nancy?
Passion and
Hey,
Byron
Nancy.
channel was in. I see
How you
that.
doing, Nancy? I have gone on people hard, yes, CVX, but I
When did she go
also
on you hard though, CVX?
apologized.
Say that her pussy is what's making her die. When prior to you just becoming enemies with Bobbles, which is only because Ollie became enemies with her. But Bobbles never did anything to you directly. So why do
I
you
never did
not have
Ollie directly
enough?
except for blocker.
Yeah, right, you didn't. But this is the thing. To CVX probably wasn't blocked. She probably could have come in, but she didn't.
I don't know if she's blocked or not.
Changed. She automatically changed sides, and you did nothing directly to her. It's just because Ollie didn't like you anymore. So
Exactly.
why would you not be able to make up your own mind about who you want to be nice to and friends with on YouTube, CVX?
And nobody can answer me. What did I do to Ollie? What did I do to Jeff? What did I
The
do
only
to
thing
Nut
you
Nut?
did was
What did I
block
do
the
to
bitch.
Carrie Ann? What did I do to
Nothing.
you, CVX? Nothing. Not a
Nothing.
fucking thing.
I didn't
And
do
I
nothing
fucking
to CVX.
apologize.
I did
I
nothing to
apologize
Ollie.
for my behavior.
Nothing.
I apologize on
Nothing.
one of my. It was not the live that I confessed the shit, but it was like the next live. I think I said I was new here. I
I've
was
made
told I could
videos
do this, and
apologizing.
this, and I was
It's that
wrong.
they like to hurt people's feelings, and that's what
I
it is.
said I would not monetize any of the videos that I was talking shit on Sharon since I was attacking her. I said I mean, what more can
They
I
like
fucking
to hurt
do?
people's feelings. They
What
like to
more
hurt
can I
people's feelings.
do? I mean, Jeff, come on, dude. Do you have a dick or a pussy? Because you're fighting a cat fight, Jeff.
What is the
You're
one
sounding like a
Bible? At the end
bitch.
of the day, we're two different communities that are combined. Okay, there's the chosen one community, and then there's this troll gang community that likes their Emmys, their Academy Awards are
They are
to
trolls.
keep
Yes.
someone
All
in
of them are
by trolling.
trolls. I
Yeah,
don't
and they
understand
are
at their
and they're
age.
combined.
At their age, though. At their
The
It doesn't
troll
age.
matter. Their
patrol.
ages they're a broad range. Like Mike Truth 2020, he's young. It's a broad range. It's
But my Truth 2020 isn't coming after me.
He does.
I know, random. Well, it's not my birthday technically anymore. It's like 37 in the morning.
They're troll gangs, and CVX has been in it for a while with Ollie's been in it for a while. Piston Excellent, Agent 19, Katie, all of them are in a different community than
I try to
the
block them
chosen
all.
one.
I try to block.
And
Katie's blocked. I mean, everybody was blocked. I tried to do the fair and neutral thing when I discovered what the fuck you guys are doing to each other and other people.
it's not that
And
the chosen
I
one
was already getting
community.
threatened by Ollie long before I even unblocked her. I was told
Right,
because
that's
of
what I'm
Tom.
saying. Ollie is
I was
part
already
of
getting
an
threats from Ollie way
actual.
before that.
Yeah, Ollie is part of the people who are like trolls, junkie, lulz, junkie. They do it for the lulz. That's what it is about. They do it for the lulz.
But
Yep.
Ollie should be fucking knitting something or finding like a nice man at the local singles church group or
She's not a nice person in life.
But why is she so fucking like nobody believes her? Nobody believes Ollie except for her couple of people.
Yeah, but the
That's
troll
it.
gang, that's not
Her
their purpose isn't to
reputation
believe. Their
is
purpose
so
is
bad
to
on here.
actually hurt people.
So bad.
That's the purpose. The purpose is to hurt people. That's
Ollie
their
says
person.
that Nut and
Yeah.
that she's the one that gets a lot of information between her, Nut and Jeff. That's who gets a lot of the information. That Ollie doesn't get shit. It's just all given to her. She doesn't do anything. So I guess they get the information, and Ollie just scares people and blocks and blackmails people.
But she also puts wrong information. Remember, she said you had liens and foreclosures, and she said, "Oh, it says
Yeah.
zero. Sorry, wrong
Mm-hmm.
information." So they
She also
send
said I have a
her.
criminal
Yes,
record, and I
CVX. Why
don't.
don't you run back to Ollie and tell her to show Bobble's extensive criminal history that she supposedly has?
Yeah,
Yeah, that way I can
exactly.
go pay $10 at my
Right.
police department and pull it up too, and so there's
Yeah.
nothing on there.
She pulls. She gets wrong. They send her wrong information, and basically, she's the one grabbing information for them. She's the one. She's
I mean,
beyond
Nancy,
nothing.
you came in here last night calling me Christina. We weren't even talking about you. I forgot that you existed until you came in here out of nowhere,
Well,
starting
she
stuff
calls
calling me
herself
Christina.
we. She calls herself we. So that, right there means
It's like,
it was,
Nancy, seriously, come on, girl.
it's part of they don't care who they hurt. They are a different community that has, you know, tapped into the common denominator, is chosen one. And they basically,
Mm-hmm.
just
That's when Ollie started first threatening me, was over
chosen.
him.
Oh, see? Yeah.
Yep.
That's the
That's
common
when I first
denominator.
started getting, oh, us girls we're all unsubbing. We don't want anything to do with him. How could you? It's like, why is it so hard for you to comprehend that people can actually become friends? They can hate each other, and then they can actually find each other pretty tolerable.
Well, maybe CVX knows. In Bob's live stream, there
It
used
was
to be someone
Nancy.
in there that
Oh
would
my
call
god.
you Nancy Nichols all the time and say you lived in a trailer. Was that Janice Dickinson or Laura
Catherine,
Benedictis?
oh, sorry. Catherine, email me right before your birthday, like right before, like, whether it's a Tuesday, right before a Tuesday, Thursday, or a Saturday, and let me know before that, and we'll put your Cash App up, your PayPal, all that stuff, and sing you happy birthday on the channel.
CVX, you used to like going to Bob's, and you suddenly, when Ollie didn't like Bob's anymore, you didn't like Bob's either. And I mean, can't these people make up their own minds if they like somebody? And like you, CVX, you used to like me. Ollie didn't like me, then you didn't like me. All it took was Ollie not liking me, and you didn't like me. That's all it took.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use Nut's made up word to describe them, but Ollie and that little clique of twat snots, they are the bulliers.
Yeah, they are. They're the
They're
bullies.
proving it. They're proving it. They put people physically down. They put down everything. They think I live in a fucking motel. It's like they call the place and ask for the
Did that
room.
really happen? I heard you say that tonight. What happened?
They keep saying I live in a hotel or motel or whatever, but I was in 2017. Our house flooded. I was at a extended stay for 6 months, and they have that address, and they're
Yeah,
convinced
I
I
don't
stay in a
care about
motel.
that. I'm saying, did they really call?
I don't know. I'm telling them to please call. Please, you guys like to make phone calls. Call the place. Have them connect to the room, because I'm not there. Catherine, it's babbling with bobbles at gmail.com.
Oh, you're telling them to call the police. Oh, for them to call that motel.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
if
you
they
don't
know
put
so
people
much.
down. Yes, I put people down. We all put people down.
But she apologized to Sharon, and they're talking now. And why can't people apologize and move past things? CBX. I mean,
Why
that
are
doesn't
you
even make.
going around with them and putting shit down? I haven't really seen you in the people's chat rooms, but your buddies, Jeff,
And why doesn't she
Nut
say
Nut,
this thing to
Carrie
Ollie?
Ann. I mean, they're all sitting there putting me down. putting that shit down, putting Tiffany down. I mean, over and over and fucking over. It's just like, how do you get drama to stop?
Exactly. Good question. CVX, how do we get drama to stop? Tell us. I mean, you've been
Ollie bullied Angie to take that damn video down where I was screaming at Cray Cray, who did deserve it, because she won't fucking stop. The bitches. I don't understand.
Actually, Dumpster Debbie deserves worse than what you gave her, sweetheart.
Yes, she really does.
She does.
But you know, I mean, they just. I don't really see you. I see you on. Don't start none. There won't be none. Okay, what did I do? What did I do to Ollie? What did I do to Jeff? What did I do to Net? What did I do to Carrie Ann? What did I do to you? Before all this shit got blown up and I blocked Ollie, all I did was block. So that's not starting anything. That's saying you motherfuckers are crazy as fuck. You guys do some fucked up, twisted fucking shit. And I don't want anything to do with it. And then what do you guys do? You start doing every fucking thing that I tried to get y'all motherfuckers to go away. You're deflecting.
CVX.
You're deflecting. Okay. I'm not
CVX.
perfect. If I was perfect, I wouldn't apologize for my shit.
I mean, hell, Bobbles blocked Tiffany. You don't see Tiffany retaliating and coming after Bobbles, do you?
Nobody retaliated except for you.
I didn't go after Bobbles.
Click that you belong to, CVX, are the only ones that got your fucking panties in a wad. Y'all need to go find some My Pussy Don't Hurt pills, take them, and shut the fuck up.
Or have a period. Something. Jesus Christ.
If they were an Indian tribe, their names would be the Bleeding Pussies.
Mm.
The Bleeding Pussies.
All I did was try to get rid of you motherfuckers. Don't care what the fuck others do. Obviously, you do.
CVX, obviously, let me just ask you a legit question here.
Because you're here. You started shit the other night with me. You care.
After Tiffany promoted my GoFundMe page, when I saw that she had done that, I said, "Thank you, Tiffany. That was very kind of you." And then that night, Ollie runs a live stream saying that I was laundering money for Tiffany and she was doing it for the chosen one through my GoFundMe page. And you never said to them, "Why are you saying that shit?" So what do you think I did wrong by saying thank you to someone that warranted what Ollie was accusing me of? They ran a live stream
you
and
shut the fuck up.
They called me a retard at least 10 times. At least 10 times they called me a retard. It's called dollar bill. See?
Bye, CVX. Bye, Nancy Nichols. Bye-bye. 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 I tried to get rid of you guys. I tried to block all you crazy fucking people.
I hope thumbnails gives you nightmares just like they do Nut.
Bye. Bye, Nancy Nichols. Bye.
Yeah, I blocked her. Because she has no logical answer. Her logical answer is bye. Yeah. Remember her other answer before was blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I have an idea.
You know, she has no fucking logical answer.
I have an idea.
None of them do.
No, she don't. They don't have a logical answer. They think I have low self-esteem and my life's so bad, but obviously theirs are worse.
And I don't mean to bring up the cutting. I don't mean to bring up the cutting, right?
She needs to stop fucking cutting her arm like a dumbass. Stop. A therapist is going to tell her
if somebody wanted to kill themselves,
in the same manner.
If somebody wanted to kill themselves, then they wouldn't be cutting themselves to where they're not going to kill themselves.
Cutters they don't want to kill, like cutters.
They want attention.
Usually, well, they want to feel the pain because they're trying to deflect the pain onto something else. But like they don't really. When you show people, that's a cry for attention.
That's for attention, yeah. Because here's the thing: if Debbie doesn't feel anything, so she wants to feel the pain at least, then she wouldn't be telling people, "I still miss my ex," and crying about this and crying about that. Seems like she feels to me, unless she's just, faking it. I mean,
There's
who's
so
gonna
many
hold their
seriously.
arms in front of a fucking video and say, "I'm a cutter"?
That's all attention. All attention.
I mean, hell, if you want to see what it's really like when you try to do it, I mean, I'm not sure how well y'all can see that scar.
Here's the thing,
Yeah,
too,
Scar
Mr.
running
Bobbles, I don't mean to
down.
bring this up. But they brought up your mother
I
long
know, but
before.
my scar's running down right through here.
Yeah, that's how you're
I
supposed to
got
do it if
really
you want
fucked up one night, tried to kill
years
myself,
ago,
and narrowly
before he met
missed
me.
the fucking vein. Oh no, this was back when I was in my teens.
Right, but the way you did it was the way that they tell people you're supposed to do. It's not like a cross, it's downward.
Yes, with the vein, because
Yeah,
they
with
can't
the
sew it back
vein.
together that way.
Right. I saw that in a movie with Nicolas Cage.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
if you're gonna kill yourself, that's the best way to do it, unless you have a gun or a rope to hang yourself.
I just
But
want to
they-
save her time and energy from going to a fucking therapist and just tell her, fucking bitch, stop cutting yourself. It's
But the
stupid.
bottom
Stop.
line is they brought up suicide before you brought up Debbie Cunning. They said
Oh, hell
something
yeah.
about a personal matter regarding suicide. Where's
Yeah.
where's
About my
their
mother-in-law committing suicide. She did. She
right?
shot herself in
Yep.
the
Where's
heart.
their scolding for that from Angie or anybody else? Where's that scolding? They think that you just did that but for no reason, like as if you just all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's Mr. Bubbles. That's the hubby. That's Mr. Bubbles.
Nobody has said, yeah, but Ollie, look what you did. Look what you said, Ollie.
Plus, there can't really be any scoldings or reactions when the streams that they done showing all that shit, they make private.
Yep,
they hide it because they're scared little pussy ass bitches.
What's messed up is that what they're saying now is that they have every right to do what they're doing to me because I did it to Sharon, but they're the ones that have been coming for Sharon from the beginning because of Tom.
They've been coming after me. Anybody they can go after, they go after.
Anybody, but that's their excuse. That's the excuse that they use.
Yeah.
It's like, but it wasn't you, so why the fuck you care? And I never doxed anybody's dead family members. I mean, they made fun of me because they said I look yellow on my screen. I'm like, okay, well, there's yellow lighting in here. Now they're saying I have liver disease. It's like, even if I did have liver disease and I'm dying, why are you fucking making fun of that? It's just like,
I know.
Seriously, you guys aren't fucking 12. You guys are like in your 60s and 70s. What the fuck?
Their objective is just to hurt.
Oh, thank you, random
something
person.
nice to somebody. They couldn't say something nice and encouraging and complimentary to save their lives. They couldn't. They would never encourage.
Do not make it right. I've never oh God, just the people that I've been looking up past people, like kind of researching past people that they have done this to, and I just wish I was around when those people were going through all this shit that they've been doing to them. I wish I'd have been around because I would have stood up for them.
But I've been going through it for so long. Tonight, when I heard you go, Survivor Girl likes me, I was like, I felt proud. I was like proud. I wish, because I was like,
that you like Survivor Girl likes me.
Right. Even Sharon had written me on in my comments saying that you and her had been talking and texting, and she goes, and believe it or not, we're friends. She goes, I believe we're becoming friends. She goes, I like her. You know?
We are. We
Yeah.
are. We actually like. We're kind of shocked that we like each other.
I knew
We're
you
just
two
like,
would. I
I
knew
really
you
do
two
like
would.
her.
Yeah,
And
she is.
nobody
She is nice.
knows like what me and her have been talking about and the extent of an apology that I've made. You know, they don't know. They just assume. You know.
Yeah. They're probably so
And
mad about that that's why they don't
welcome.
want anybody to reconcile and become friends, because then there wouldn't be anybody they could cause drama between, you know?
Well, they'll get to Angie next. Well, they already have. So
I feel like maybe Angie
I think
will
they're just starting to
eventually
get their
come.
hooks into her.
they are
I
getting their hooks into her.
think they are.
She's
I
scared
think
to
they
death of
might have
them.
been.
Ugh.
They might
And
have
sorry,
been,
I keep
but
muting
you
and
know.
unmuting. My earbuds died, so I don't
Mm.
want the echo to be coming through when y'all talk. It to reverberate through my mic, so I just keep muting out of respect.
It's
Oh, thank you. That's
fine.
very nice. You guys are too. I mean, I'm
Thank
just
you, random.
one
It's
of
the lighting,
and
though.
you know how she said two wrongs don't make a right. But you know what would be great is two rights. Like if when you said your apology, and then if Ali just said, you know what, Bobbles, you're right. All you did do was block me. If I didn't like it, I could have just
Oh, I
walked away with
did.
grace, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't mean it's gonna make you guys friends or whatever, but at least if they really if Ollie's really so stressed out about everything and this and that, at least
Mm-hmm.
it would make things calm down,
All
you
she had
know?
to do was walk away.
Yeah,
All she had to
exactly.
do, she could do what Tiffany and Katie and Yaxley all said. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of fucking shit. It's years of shit.
Yeah, like 10,
And I
11
don't
years.
blame you. Yeah, I do not blame you.
I mean,
They
hell, Tiffany,
understood.
Katie, actually,
All of them
and the
understood.
rest of them that got
All
blocked
of them.
during that whole
Yeah,
mass thing. I mean, the rest of them are fucking cool with it. They
Yeah.
understand.
Mm-hmm. They
because
That's why
that's
understood
a
there
they're
was
whole
not
way too
different
attacking.
much.
community. And
It
they
was
were
Even
way
though,
too much.
infiltrating.
I think deep down, Ollie and them do understand, they just see
They
Bobbles
don't
as the
want
next
to.
target.
Yeah, I'm not the next target. I don't have
I,
anything to lose.
Only bad
I
thing
feel
is
like,
they're
go ahead.
starting to kind of realize Bobbles fights back.
Mm,
They knew that. I think that you are a good outlet for them because you do have a lot of viewers. So when they were hating on somebody, you had that mindset at first where you weren't blocking people and you were letting
mm-hmm.
people have that say. When you
Yep.
started to block people, and then when you said that apology and you started to start, that's
Mm-hmm.
when even though they didn't think that you were vulnerable, it pissed them off enough that they were hoping to maybe get their things through. And every time I see somebody go, Bravo's subscribers are going down, she's at 719. And I think to
I'm
myself,
not.
don't these idiots think that you can't see her subscribers, first of all. So
Fucked with them.
why does any
I
of
knew it
them
fucked with
think
them.
that? Yeah, yeah. But they want happen. Too many drama queens. I had to. They are, and I had to agree so wholeheartedly with Mr. Bobbles the other day when he said, "I'm not." They're pissed that I'm not sick. Too sick to fight back with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
they
hoping
are.
by now. Yeah, they were hoping by now I'd be fucking like in a bed with fucking uh, IVs in me with. And they'd
They
be
want
going,
that.
she's faking it.
They were hoping
She's
you were on your
faking it.
deathbed by now. That way you couldn't retaliate to the shit they're spreading.
Yeah, they were
Mm-hmm.
hoping that. They really,
And
literally were.
that's why they're going after Bobbles as well, because she pops it right back to them.
I
I mean,
popped it back to
Bobbles
them
don't let
too, but
shit go.
Let them keep fucking at me, coming at
yeah,
me.
but
I'll fuck
Bobbles
them up
had
even
more.
worse.
attention. So they don't think she's vulnerable. They just thought she was mean. They thought you were meaner than you because you're not mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They thought you were. They never expected you to come and say apology. They never expected that. They never expected that. They were like, yeah, because they had Janice Dickinson on there talking in capital letters, calling people drunk, calling this, saying that. Jeff Stealing was a mod. Remember? They thought they were in like friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing, like Janice Dickinson is blocked right now because like every single fucking time you guys were in the fucking room, what would happen? Fighting.
She'd go after anybody.
Bickering. Just bickering. She was funny as shit, but bicker. Just fucking just bickering. Even though she was funny, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And I never got to know her, but I did get to know you.
There is no her. That's Jeff Stealing.
Well, doesn't this motherfucker have a job or a life, or can he just go to Canada and him and Ollie just start fucking and it'll keep them off of YouTube? Or if they could just get laid, that they could stop being like, I've never known a man to act like this one does. That's not a man.
Janice
a man doesn't get involved in cat fights.
Would send me Gmail saying that she was going to shit on my grave and wipe her ass with my fake flower arrangement. And that's how...
Maybe we're not going to hell. It'll be too full.
Yeah, that's how
they're going to be in it.
Those people are.
Oh, hell no. We're going to go to hell, and we're going to take the fuck over. And you remember the scene where in Little Nicky where... it was Rodney Dangerfield as the devil was shoving pineapples up Hitler's ass?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be even crueler than that once they get there for the shit they do.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to take off my headphones for a second. I can't hear you.
That is true, Random. He is a good-looking guy. They're a good-looking couple. He is a good-looking guy. Every time Mr. Bobbles turns his camera on, no matter when, in your lives, anywhere, there definitely will be people in the chat room who will go, "Oh, he's really handsome." Random just said, "If people talk crap about the Mister, why doesn't he just turn on the camera? I really didn't expect for him to be that cute. No offense, that cute. He's handsome. You guys are a good couple."
Thank you.
You guys were cracking me up earlier when you were all dirty. Both of you two talking dirty. He's him slapping you on the head with his penis. And all I can think of is if you're sleeping, he comes in and fucking whacks you on the head with it. It's called I'm Back.
Oh, random.
Back. Like his boss act, I'm back stack.
Oh no. You know what a mushroom stamp is, don't you, SG?
A mushroom stamp?
His balls are so warm on my forehead.
No, I don't.
Mushroom stamp is when a guy takes his fully erect penis and whacks it
me in the head with
on somebody's forehead. Really hard.
Yep.
It's supposed to leave the outline of the head.
A mushroom.
Where it looks like a mushroom. That's why it's called a mushroom stamp, because the head of the penis resembles a mushroom.
Random person thinks you're hot.
Like, how? You're going to give me a headache. You're going to give me a headache.
Random person, you're going to give him a big head. Stop.
I did fool around with this guy one time. Well, we didn't fool around, actually. We didn't fool around because I touched it and it was wicked small. And I can't sometimes help what just comes right out of my mouth. I said, oh, hell no. Somewhere there's a mushroom patch, missing a mushroom.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did. And I fucking...
Is that your belly?
I said, yeah. I go, we can't. We're not... I don't feel good. We're not going to fool around. So he goes to sleep over anyway. And I go, you know what? I can't take your breathing anymore. So I had to give him a ride home. The poor guy had a broken arm. he gets in his
Oh
house and
God.
falls down the stairs
Oh
and
my
breaks his
God.
other arm and a leg.
No. No, he
Yes,
didn't.
yes, he
Oh
did.
my God.
Uh, so
Kevin says
that
I hate when that happens.
yes, but at
Oh my
least that
God.
like kind of put a damper on his dating life. So by the
Yeah.
time he was
Well,
healed, he was over it.
oh my God. I gotta get going, guys. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning and we have to get up and
Let me ask though a serious question here, okay? You guys met,
mm,
like you said, in the grocery store, which I've heard, stuff like that. And I've heard Mr.
uh,
Bible say that the first night you guys fooling around, he already had the ring brought to propose.
yes. He
Now,
proposed but naked to me.
and I believe you, right? Now, let me ask you,
Yeah.
Mr. Bible, what was it about Miss Bobbles, right, as a woman, like for women's knowledge, okay,
Mm.
that a woman who you hadn't even fooled around with yet didn't. First of all, let me ask you, if it would have been bad, would you have proposed to her?
Yes, because I was
Oh.
already in love with her.
So what if it was
It's
bad?
like 1 o'clock
So
there. Jeez, California.
If it was
West
what if
bad,
it?
Coast.
it was bad. I mean, hell, I could teach her.
But so what was it about her personality that made you fall in love with her? Like most men, they don't
I gave
they
him a really
don't
hard time.
look that far, But so I'm really this is a serious question because to help women know and
Mm.
understand that it doesn't, if a guy's telling you, I don't know if I could love you without sleeping with you first, you know what I mean? But
Well, I
what
mean,
Okay,
is,
Catherine.
look at
I have
how me
family
and
out
her
there in Arizona,
mesh. I
in
mean,
Scottsdale.
what
how
is
we
it?
are to one another. I mean, we just mesh. I mean, it's like I'm just like her as far as sense of humor, everything pretty much on down the line.
We laugh
So,
a lot.
so
Every
you
single day,
already knew
laugh.
that this was a person who you could grow old with, and still, if
Yes,
something happened that neither, they say one of you got paralyzed and couldn't have sex, you knew that that didn't matter because you loved her already and could spend your
exactly.
life. Yeah,
I
that's
mean, she is
beautiful.
my yin to my yang. I mean, she's my other half.
That's beautiful. That is really
I
nice.
know, right before, like, I think it was the day or two before his mom committed suicide, I, uh, I was talking to him in front of her, saying that like how in love I was with him, and
Mhm.
that if he ever got paralyzed and couldn't put out anymore, that I would still stay with him and take care of him and love him just the same. And that was right before she committed suicide.
What did she say when you said that?
She was in a funk, so I could see her kind of shaking her head a little bit, like she acted like she was satisfied, kind of like okay.
Now, Mr. Bobbles
Sex isn't
was your
no
mom and
sex
dad
is a
still
big
married?
relationship.
No,
Had
my
she ever
mom
found
and
somebody she
my
loved
mom
like
and my
you?
sperm donor divorced when I was 6 years or 6 months old.
Yep,
So I never knew him. But my stepdad, the guy that adopted me,
yep.
I mean, I called him daddy. So
Was she in love with him as you are, like as you two are, right? Yeah,
No,
some people
no,
they
no,
never meet their
no.
soulmate. Do you think that she had that in her life?
It definitely helps, Catherine.
uh, I think she had it off and on, like periodically, with a couple of the guys that she had been with throughout her life. But I mean, long term, I honestly
Hmm.
don't think she had like
Was
what
she in
Bob was
All
like.
right,
kind of teen?
random. Good night,
Huh?
random. I know I'm about to go in a
Like,
minute too.
was she in any kind of like chronic pain or anything like, or was did she have can or any kind of like a physical ailment?
No,
Did you
We
ever
can't really say
expect
too
it?
much about it though, because people listen.
No, I
So
know. I'm just wondering, like, did you expect it or was it
no,
unexpected?
no. My mom would have been the last person you would ever expect.
18
to commit
years.
suicide.
Bet you're
Could it
happier.
have been an accident?
Just kidding.
No. She left a note.
Oh, she left a note.
She was acting really, 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 really different. Before she did it, she was trying to give away all her stuff.
They say people do that. Yeah.
She was just, I can't even really explain it. It was just a total, it was almost like she was at peace with the world before she
Had
did
she
that.
ever been on like how they say the benzos, like a
No.
antidepressant?
Mm-mm.
No, never, huh?
No pills, no drugs. She didn't
Only thing
drink
she would take would be like
coffee.
ibuprofen or Advil
She
or
drank decaf
Zantac.
coffee. Yeah,
Oh, she was religious about her coffee.
and I was
That's
even
a little,
decaf.
and she was
So
in good spirits and everything too, huh?
no, she wasn't. She wasn't really in good spirits. She was like she just was at peace with the world. Like she had no cares anymore.
What's
Mm-hmm.
the possibility that she had gotten a prior diagnosis for like maybe cancer or something, right?
Oh no, me and my
And
mom
never
were
told
really
anybody.
super close.
They were very close. Getting
Oh
him
yeah.
through her suicide
The
was
term mama's boy,
hard.
yeah, that applied to me.
Mm,
But I
big
mean,
time.
it's like because I'm like trying to wrap my head around what would make if because around you saying that you would have left at the least person you would have expected. I'm wondering if maybe she had gotten like some kind of diagnosis and didn't want you to have to go through that. Didn't want to be a burden or something.
No, that wasn't
No.
it. We really
She was
can't
a
talk
very
about
strong willed woman,
very strong hit.
but
Strong
me and
hit.
her were close. We told each other pretty much everything. I mean, she knew I was going to propose to Bobbles before Bobbles found out.
Right, right. It
She
seems so
did.
odd that for people to not
Didn't know that.
think ahead and think about how they would affect the people that they're leaving behind. You know?
I think she knew that me and Bobbles had the real deal, that
She knew I'd take care of
we could
him,
pretty much weather any fucking storm.
and we
Right.
She
have.
knew that Bobbles would take care of me in the long run, as well as the short term. And
Thank you, Catherine.
she was at peace with that.
So you had a good mom, you had a great relationship. Yeah. So you basically, I
His mom was
mean,
awesome.
yeah, I mean, I know like what at the end, what ended up happening is a way to look at it bad, but also at the end of the day, really you're loved. You were loved by your mom, loved by Bobbles, and just like you said,
Yep.
the only way you can wrap your head around it is she seemed at peace. So in a way, that could, maybe I'm gonna look further into people who feel at peace and something like that. Not her. I'm not saying her particular. I'm saying because
Yeah.
it sounds like everything
Thank
was
you, Catherine.
nice, and maybe there is something to be said for that feeling at peace that you're talking about.
Yeah, her complications that she was having with other areas of her life, it was just like the stress, the worry, the hurt, the everything. She just was like it just didn't matter anymore. Like absolutely just numb, but okay with being numb.
Was
Um,
it financial worries, not physical health? Was it something I always feel like people feel like they can't come out of something at one point, but if they had of acted on a feeling at that moment, then maybe 2 weeks later when they're happy, they would think, oh, imagine if they would have succeeded or actually done it, then you know what I'm saying? Like it's a fleeting moment that damn, it just
can I
I really
end,
could have lived
Kristen?
Huh?
Good night. I was telling
Good night,
random person good
random.
night.
Night
The
random.
day that it happened, or the night that it happened, that whole entire day, I kept telling him, something's wrong with your mom. Something's not right with your mom. Something's wrong. I kept saying it over and over. And so his sister lived closer at the time than where we lived from her. And we, so he tried to get his sister to go over there. It was storming that day, off and on, really bad. His sister took her sweet time to get over there, like way longer. She stopped to get something to eat, all this stuff. And by the time she got there, she's the one that found her.
She
And
got
she
there
had
an
just.
hour and a half too late, according to the coroner's report.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
And the note wasn't written like on typewriter or computer or
No.
anything, right?
Handwritten.
No, it was handwritten. It took us a while to get that note back.
Oh, yes.
Because they had to do the
They had to do a full forensics
investigation.
investigation and everything.
Mm-hmm. So it took us a while to get her property back. Um, they even said that they checked her voicemails, and they said that they heard all the voicemails that I had left her that day, saying, "I know this isn't my place, but I think something's up with you. I'm worried about you. Please call me back." They said they heard all the voicemails that I left her that day.
That's the odd
And
bit for like it seems kind of maybe they were looking for like maybe they questioned it themselves of where they were.
no, there was no question that it definitely was her. I mean, she shot herself in the heart.
Yes.
The way the gun fell, the way everything, they could tell
Even though
100%
my
it was
mom committed
suicide.
suicide, I do blame my sister for her death because she took her sweet fucking time getting
I know, but
there.
I think your mom. I keep saying this to you though. I think your mom was intent. She was going to do it. I think your sister would have just prolonged it a little
I
bit
know,
more.
but if my sister had gotten there earlier and saw everything that Mama had out, I'm sure she would have said, or picked up her phone and said, you need to get home now.
Did she ever date any like police officers or law enforcement people?
My sister? No.
No, no, your mom.
No.
No, I'm just like wondering uh, how it's possible that she would shoot herself in the heart because not that it's not possible, but most people would shoot themselves in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She shot herself from the heart because, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there, but that's where she was hurting the most.
I
That's what I believe.
Mm.
I mean, I just am. I'm. You're very strong uh, to be talking to me about this because it's not even about personal who it is. It's about where it could shed light on other people who think about these things and think about people get sad and depressed, and I believe that it's a good thing to talk about, it, and I can't even
Most of the
imagine.
time,
Go ahead.
sorry. Most of the time, when people commit suicide, they're
Mhm.
not actually in the state of severe depression. Because when you are in a state of severe depression, you don't have the energy to do it 9 times out of 10. It's
Yeah,
it's
you're
that
right
in
about that.
between. Yeah, it's
You're
the
right
in
about that.
between
Yeah.
that lets them, go through with that act.
I mean, I'll be
Yeah,
honest right now. If it wasn't for Baubles, I would not have survived that period.
Mm-mm.
that's
No,
you're
he'd have
very
been dead
smart
too.
there, Bible, because you're
I mean,
right.
I
You
was
reminded me of
on the
that.
verge of having a fucking breakdown.
But she's right about it. That makes so much sense now because I couldn't wrap my head around the whole being in peace thing. But you're right. I have seen shows where people who have come to that conclusion that they're going to do that get a sense of peace about them. They give their belongings to who they want. They tie up loose ends. They write down, what they want to say in a letter, and they are at peace with it. And actually, so at the end of the day, they end up not really with the letter and everything. It kind of gives people some closure, I would say, right?
Yeah.
Like the
That's what
family.
the notes are supposed to be for, so that other people can have closure to know why they did it and shit like that. But
I mean,
Right.
she did put at the end of the note, at the bottom in all capital letters and underlined it a couple of times. I love my kids.
yes.
Yes, yes, yes. And that is, wow, you really just had made me understand and see things in a different light because I think that maybe people who actually get to that point,
Mm-hmm.
it's not something that, even though it's bad for, the people who lose them, but they do use that note to make closure, to give
Mm-hmm.
closure, say that they love them and
Mm-hmm.
tie up any, and they, yeah. And so it's the same as if somebody knew they were going to die of a life-threatening disease and they've got a week left. They would do the same thing. They tie up loose ends. They say everything they wanted to say and try
Give
to
away
make
your
themselves feel
stuff.
at peace.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yep.
exactly.
There's no more worries anymore. There's no
Right.
more. There's no more give a fuck. Your give a fuck is
Mm-hmm.
gone.
Have you ever
I
seen the
mean,
movie Donnie Darko?
I saw it once a long time ago.
Well,
Keep giving
the
that
director's
snake
cut.
movie.
And see, I always tried to figure it out. What's the point of the movie? And then my daughter said maybe it's to be able to breathe a sigh of relief before you die.
Damn it! I just
You,
unplugged that.
you know, where
Mm-hmm.
some people might be so scared and can't even breathe. But if somebody can die at peace and breathe a sigh of relief, maybe
Mm-hmm.
that's what releases them to the next level. Like so, where their unhappiness or their worries, all of that is just, and they are at peace.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Because I was so confused until you reminded me of people who end up doing that aren't in a deep depression anymore. They feel relief of somewhat that they're gonna,
Yeah.
yeah,
No more give a
yeah,
fuck. The
yeah,
detective, like when we went to talk to the detective the next day, because he interviewed all of us, the whole family, and he said that I guess he was trying to make us feel better, but he said that it's a selfish thing, and I know where he's coming from, but I told him it's not a selfish thing; it's the strongest thing someone could do.
it is. It really
To
It
have
is.
takes
the
And
pure
willpower
strength,
to do that, I mean, it takes
pure
great strength.
strength. hmm
yeah,
And I
that,
guess that's
yeah,
when I see Cray Cray Debbie putting her fucking cutting her arm and putting it out on the thing. Maybe that's where I'm like, fucking stop! It's fucking stupid. That might be. That might be where that stems from, and why I'm mean
did,
as fuck about
did,
it. I'm like,
did you
stop
have a
doing it. It's
weight
stupid.
for her? Did you have a weight?
Mm-mm.
Because I was gonna say maybe that's why she did that in the heart, so that if you did want, at least you wouldn't have to see that,
Well,
like a
she
head,
kind of. She didn't want all that, but I
but at
was
least
the
you had the
last
head
one to
wound.
go see her in the funeral home before she got cremated.
Yeah,
I was the one that, like, him and his sister and brother-in-law and all that stuff. They couldn't do it, and so I was the one that said the final goodbyes and told her everything that they wanted me to like. They told me what to tell her, and I told her, and it just, she just looked like she was just asleep. She was just fine.
yeah.
And
Was
you
thinking
know
probably of you guys up to the very last minute, so that you didn't have to see. like, I would think it would be really bad if somebody did something in the head. So she did it so that if
Yeah.
you did want, if
Yeah,
you
because
had
her
to
face
understand,
looked exactly the
yeah,
same, just asleep.
yeah,
And that's
wow.
pretty much all I think of it as. And I think that he thinks of it as the same. She's just sleeping.
I think so too. I think that when you guys are a really strong couple and both very smart and you think things out and you talk and analyze, and that is really what it is all about in life. Is like talking and communication and recognizing if you've said something bad or something to hurt somebody, and you know
Hmm.
bringing out an apology and then somebody accepting it. Doesn't mean that you have to think, oh, I'm going to believe everything they say right off the bat, but at least
Yeah,
working on things, like me and you, even, Bob was like, right?
right.
Um, that, at least laying the groundwork to try to make things better is keeping the door open. And when people are as mean as they are anywhere in YouTube or
Right,
anywhere,
Kate.
they're just,
Hmm.
they're not, you can't keep knocking on a door that just keeps slamming in your face and feeling,
Yeah, I
but
know. Not fake. I knew what you meant. I knew you meant hate, not fake.
I don't understand not bake you for it. Oh, bake you for it. Bake you. Bake
Bet
you.
that's why I jumped on Craig like I did about her fucking cutting her shit. Because I'm just, dealt with suicide. And
And she's so mean.
she's very mean.
She's
Craig
very
is very
mean.
mean. Craig
Yeah.
is extremely mean.
She's extremely mean.
That's
And she lets people be extremely mean in her live stream and doesn't let the people that they're attacking have any chance to defend themselves. You
Someone
know?
says she was waiting for me the other night on hers, but I wasn't
She,
in there. I didn't know. I don't watch her all the
me
time. I
neither.
just
Me neither.
when I
And
get
that's the
someone
side to
tells
her.
me,
Besides
yeah,
the
I get.
fact, what do they think that we don't sleep during the day? What did she do? Have it at noon? I mean, give us a rest.
I don't
I
know when
mean,
exactly it was, but apparently she was trying to find me to unblock me and said to come in under my husband's account. I was like, did someone
yeah, she
say
doesn't
how
have
is
your
she
husband
supposed to?
blocked. She doesn't have your husband blocked, but she got
Yeah,
you
they said
blocked.
that's what she said. Yeah, she said she unblocked my husband, or she has him blocked. Or I'm like, how am I supposed to come in under his? It's his account.
Here's the thing,
It's
though, too. Just
his.
thinking about that, too, that she has you blocked, but not your husband. And she says things like your husband, she could have your husband. She says that about a lot of men. All the men want her. Here's the thing.
Yeah,
We wouldn't
I
even
know.
want her as a friend because she's the type of friend
I
that
don't.
would try to
Not after what
F
she did
your
to
boyfriend.
Sharon. What she did with
No,
Sharon, and they're not even. They weren't even friends, but Sharon had to have thought that she could trust Cray Cray enough to have told her to not to tell anybody and to show her what she showed her. So she would do that to that. No, you can't be a friend with somebody that you don't
I mean,
trust.
it's
You
true.
can't. Not like that. I mean, that was a
But
total
Debbie
fucking
would try to F
bitch move.
somebody's boyfriend or husband. She definitely would. Her best friend, I bet you, she would try to fuck their boyfriend.
I'd shave her head bald and fucking bang her head into every fucking wall in the house.
Oh, you cracked me up. You were gonna hit her in the Adam's apple. That fucking
She
cracked
deserved
me.
me to yell at her. She deserved it.
But the shit you say, man, is funny as hell. Fucking hit her in the
Well, hell,
Adam's
I'll go ahead and
apple.
put this out there since I'm sure Debbie and them are fucking watching. I would rather chop my dick off than come anywhere near you with it.
Yeah, he does not think she's pretty at all. He says
Oh,
she looks like something. I forgot
we
what it
don't even
was.
know what she looks like. God forbid. You know. But the thing is she is so fucking weird that she would definitely just. We wouldn't want to be her friend in real life. We wouldn't even
No,
want to
no,
be her
no,
friend.
no.
No,
No, not a person like her. No. I
no
wouldn't
way.
be able to trust. I wouldn't be able to trust. There's no loyalty. There's no trust. There's nothing. That's
Nothing.
You can't be friends with people like that. You can't.
She calls
I
us.
mean, hell,
She
she's
calls
using the
Vito.
over-the-head selfie shot with a filter to make herself look thin, like fucking teenagers do.
Well, she's got
And
a she's got a big upper
these guys
body,
are
but
all
a
like Jerry
skinny
Springer.
waist.
And she says, I wouldn't go on Jerry Springer unless I could show unless there's a stripper pole and I could show my tits to the audience. Oh, you're a class act. Wow, cool thing to say on social media when anybody, like any of her kids, her older ones, their friends could be watching. Her daughter could say, "Oh, my mother's live right now." Not the little one, but the adult one. "Oh, my mother's live right now. Let's watch her." And that's what they're all sitting in a restaurant having pizza together. And here comes her mother saying, "I'd go on Jerry Springer if there was a stripper pole and I could show my tits to the audience."
She had her daughter saying that Tom and Bobbles are peasants. Why would your 8-year-old daughter? Why would you get your 8-year-old daughter to say stuff like that? Why
She
would
had
you
her say bitches.
8-year-old?
And you know she ain't gonna just randomly come up and say that. She's got to be taught that.
Yeah.
She said bitches. She goes, say, "See you later, bitches." And the little girl goes, "You want me to say that?" And Debbie goes, "Yeah, say it. Go ahead."
She's teaching her kid to be a bully.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yes, it is.
I wish Cray would stop talking about everybody. Just stop.
She should focus on that little girl because the years fly by, and it won't be long before you're going, "Oh my God, she's moving out of the house. Where did the time go? Where did the years
she's not going to move out of that house. Everyone seems to live in there. They don't seem to move out.
Well, I know, but we don't know. Maybe that little girl will say, "I'm getting out of here. I'm going to college, and I'm going to be something." And
there's
Debbie
a rumor
that
she said that she said that I said I was going to write her mom. I don't know where the fuck that came from.
Write
she was
her
saying
mother?
that. Write her, yeah. Said I was going to write
her mother.
I said I was going to write her mother. I've never said no shit like that. Why would I write to her mother? Why does she think she's more important to me than what she is? I don't understand.
That's what they all do. They make up, just like Jeff Stealing. The other day.
I don't know Debbie's address. I'd have to get it from Ollie.
Me neither.
Or Jeff, or Carrie Ann, or anybody else that ducks her. No clue
and Angie's Janice Dickinson said, "Oh, she falls down a lot," about me, saying I fall down a lot because I'm a drunk. and Angie goes, "She does have cancer, Janice. Maybe it's because of the medication she falls down." And I'm thinking to myself, I don't fucking fall down.
I know. I was watching that same thing. I was like, Angie's, what the fuck? What the fuck, Angie? Why are you doing that?
Yeah. And how could she say she doesn't want, why do people have to fight when it's like, but I didn't come in there fighting with Janice Dickinson. Janice Dickinson started calling me a drunk and saying all this shit. I shouldn't have to, I made a few jokes with Janice when she kept saying stuff, but why should I have to keep defending myself? It's like,
she got blocked because she was going off on you. She was picking at you. And my mods told me the next day that you weren't doing anything, that she was picking at you. They sat and watched it. You did not pick back, that she started just going at you. And I was like, fuck it, block her.
Yeah, it's immediate. I mean, I can't go anywhere without fucking Janice Dickinson. And when she starts with you, "Oh, hello, hi, SG," and I'm like, I'm never gonna like you, Janice, because it has only been Janice Dickinson that continuously goes everywhere and hates everybody and has sent me emails saying she's gonna wipe her ass with my flowers after she takes shit on my grave. I mean, why would I ever want to believe or trust?
Why would a woman say that? Women don't say that.
Woman. I think a lot of them are Vern too. I'm sorry.
Women don't say stuff like that. We don't. Most of the time, we don't even want to admit that we take a shit, let alone say we're gonna take a shit on your flowers. That's
on my
weird.
grave.
That's a dude.
On my grave.
Yeah, that's a
And
dude.
what?
That's a guy.
Right,
A
same
woman
person
doesn't
that
do
probably comes
that.
into the private chat too and says that.
I gotta
I feel like it's
go.
Vern. I think Vern does a
Ugh.
lot of damage too. Oh, just before you go, did you take a look at that live stream that I sent you where he was on a live stream panel and looked like a kid in a candy store?
No, I've been busy since you sent it to me.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I was live and now I've been on this live. I'll look at it tomorrow, but I gotta go
yeah,
because
yeah. I know.
I can't sleep until 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I gotta get up and do shit. So
Sunday, what are you going to church?
and then laundry and grocery shopping.
Bobbles goes to church, and fucking the next rumor is fucking Bobbles walked into church and got
Church
struck
catches
by
on fire.
lightning.
Yeah.
By
Bob's
lightning.
church catches on fire.
Mr. Bobbles makes an announcement. Bobbles won't be able to be here next week. She went to church.
It caught on fire.
That'd be fucking
Oh
funny
my
as hell.
god.
You two are a
All
pleasure.
right.
Thank you very much for being friends with me and for sharing your
You have to
story.
be
And
you have to say thank you.
I
I
appreciate
enjoy
it.
you. I
Thank
enjoy
you.
you.
I
You're
appreciate
funny
it.
as
I couldn't
fuck.
get over how we were tonight when we were rewatching that live stream. I was like,
Catherine.
holy crap, man.
I know. I didn't know that we came off so damn mean in it. I was like, no wonder they're calling us the Satan cult.
I
Like,
know.
damn.
Dr. Satan.
Hey, Allie. Oh
And
no,
we're
I'm
giggling
about to let you off of
away.
here, Allie. Thank you
Fucking
so
giggling
much,
away.
Allie.
I still think we should make the puppets though. That'd be funny. We'll make one of Mr. Bobbles, one of JC Bear,
Yeah.
and we'll all be in the car. We'll all be in the car.
Oh my god. Allie, did you get my email back to you? I'll send you another email. You're up now. I know. I'm going to bed. And you're getting up. That figures, right? But yeah, I sent you another email, I think. I'm pretty sure I did.
JC Bear and Mr. Bobbles are in the back seat so that you can yell at people at fucking red lights and I can car dance and work the radio.
All right, Catherine.
And then JC Bear's in the back trying to calm Bobbles down.
Yeah, no shit, right? Fucking, and you're back there yelling at the people Bobbles is yelling at for her,
No,
like
I'm
with
yelling at the
her.
ones that Bobbles misses.
Yeah, right. Don't you even look at her.
Oh my god, I yell at people.
You're lucky
I
we
yell
didn't
at
make
people
target
so
practice out of
much.
your ass.
I yell at
And
people
I'm just
so
there
much.
fucking with dancing to Cardi.
Yes, definitely watch the live back, Allie. Definitely watch the live back. I played parts where I was screaming at Cray Cray and we were watching it going, shit, we're mean.
Every once in a
Oopsie.
while, Bobbles backhands me. Stop dancing!
All right, good night. Good night, everybody.
And I'm
Love
ready
you
to get off
guys.
here. Like I'm on your live stream. I'm ready to leave.
I know I'm on your live stream. You can shut it down at any point in time, but
I'll shut it down in a few minutes. Good night, you two. Bye
Good
bye.
night. Bye,
Happy
guys. Bye,
birthday.
Allie. Bye, Catherine. Thank
Have a
you.
good one, everybody.
Bye, Mr.
Bye.
Bobbles. Bye, Mrs. Bobbles.
Good night.
Bye. Oh, they're so nice. They are such a nice couple. They really are. She is a nice person. I mean, I I really like Bobbles. You know, even when she had blocked me, then I couldn't, help but say, well, hopefully we'll get through just to myself, basically. Like I wasn't gonna, that's people's prerogatives and stuff, but I wasn't gonna be. I was just hoping it was by accident. Hoping it was by accident. Uh, yeah, that was fun. And they are so nice, really. And gosh, the other night, I don't know if you were here for that live. Oh, you were here, weren't you? When freaking laughing so hard. Sometimes I don't even like. I'm trying to be like the kind of voice of reason, going, "Oh, don't say that." oh, don't say that. And then she'll say something that's so funny that I can't help but bust out laughing. Like the other night, somebody goes, she was playing I don't know, she was playing my video on her thing. Somebody says, what's that smell? And Babos goes, probably your pussy, bitch. And I burst out laughing. And I'm trying to be like, everybody be kind. Everybody be kind. And I'm cracking up about the Adam's apple shit. I'm super funny. But you know what? I do believe that we definitely laugh more in these live streams and in Baba's live stream. Like we try to make more humor where those other live streams where they're just the live is just live to be mean, right? Nobody's really laughing in there at all, you know? They're not laughing. They're just sitting there and they're being mean, like on Debbie's live stream that I was watching earlier, and that's why I ended up going live. You know, she went 11 minutes and 23 seconds, right? The beginning of her live stream, the one where she says that we were scared of her, we were scared to come in. She went from the beginning to 11 minutes and 23 seconds saying nothing. Okay. She comes on. I come on live because I have something to say. So basically, I can't really wait till somebody gets in the room to start talking. I start talking without anybody being in here because if people listen back, they're not going to sit there for 11 minutes and 23 seconds waiting for, someone to start talking. I just start talking, right? People can't be everywhere. They might watch it back though. So then at somebody, starts, comes in the room, Diane Ostertag, sorry, I'm going to say, and she comes in and she automatically starts saying, trying to antagonize. So at 14, her, 14 minutes and 37 seconds, she automatically starts talking about me because I said, oh, I wondered where her dog was. Okay. I think it's rude too, Kat. Don't you? Like she goes live and expects people to seek her out and start talking about what? I mean, they come to a live thinking, okay, there's a topic. You're not supposed to wait for people to come in and bring you a topic. You're supposed to go live because you have something to say, you know? And then, Diane's in there going, trying to antagonize, saying, SG was talking crap about you on her live, and so was Bobbles. I mean, every single video and live stream that Debbie does is talking crap about us. Now, I've never done anything to Diane Ostertag, and Bobbles has never done anything to Diane Ostertag. So why is she trying to immediately antagonize? So Debbie does her witch cackle. And that's the thing. When you're not trying to have any kind of fun at all, any of the laughter isn't even real laughter. Where the other night, me and Bobbles, I mean, we had tears rolling down our face. We were laughing so hard. Literally laughing so hard. And so then goes silence, it's silent, 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 dead air for a long time, which I just don't understand. Why go live? If you can't afford okay, just say, if you can't afford your StreamYard, but you get 20 hours free. Everybody gets 20 hours a month free. Why would you go live to have 11 minutes and 23 seconds of dead air in the beginning? Okay? You would ration your 20 hours of free time if you couldn't afford StreamYard. You certainly wouldn't be squandering it like that. So she's lying about that. Okay? So Diane is like, they criticize everyone. And she's like, oh, I know, really, Diane. They just go live to, create drama and bash people. The live that all occurred on when Bubbles came in because she was so angry about the stuff that Debbie had been saying was initially called Trivia Anyone, because I was going live to play trivia, to do trivia. And then when Bobbles popped in, that's what ended up happening was, where it went. So I renamed the live. I didn't go live to bash anyone. But if you look at Debbie's live streams, that's basically pretty much what they are. So witch cackles again. And then Diana Ostertag starts going, you mean wobbles? And Debbie's laughing about, oh, it's so funny. Everybody has their own names for her. Diana Ostertag, once again, what did Bobbles ever do to you? What was on Friday? What's today when the Diana Ostertag one? Oh, on Friday, yes, the one about me. The live stream. No, wait, it was Thursday night actually. The one that I had was Thursday night. But it went into Friday morning. Yeah. Then Diana Ostertag says, "Slobber." Once again, asking, what did Bobbles ever do to you, Diane? And I have never done. I mean, I thought Diana Ostertag was my friend up till a while ago. Then Debbie goes on to say that she's only drank 3 times. Oh, because Diane says we should go out for a drink sometime. Debbie says she's only drank 3 times in the last 9 years. Just with the whole thing when she just got that hotel with the hot tub in it, she said she was drinking. I mean, give it a rest, Debbie. You've said you've fallen off the wagon and you drink when you fall off the wagon doing drugs, and you drink when you're doing drugs. So you have drank in the last more than 3 times in the last 9 years. Give it a rest. Then she goes on to say that me and Bobbles are too scared to come into her live stream. As if, I mean, I'm not subscribed to her, so I don't get a notification. Maybe I was sleeping, maybe I was busy. I do go out. I don't know if she saw, all the videos I recently uploaded. I don't just walk around the backyard and that's it. I have a car. I can drive places and do things. I don't have to just walk around my backyard all the time. And then it was silence, 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 silence. And then that's when I flipped it to the live stream from a day ago and was reading in the live stream the evil, 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 grotesque. And when I say gross, I mean insults that have a gross undertone. Her pussy smells. That's why her dog coughs. SG has a dried up pussy because of chemo and Cuba, stuff that has disgusting undertones, and she'll witch cackle about it. And I mean, I wouldn't even, when that thing, the Nancy Nichols, blah, 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 I deleted that even. And you saw how when CBX came in here, she wasn't kind to me at all. Well, these people, they pretend to be people's friends just to actually hurt their feelings. Honestly. It's all about trying to hurt people's feelings and this and that. And, yeah. Night Alley Cat. I just feel like, just like two wrongs don't make a right, then two rights don't make a wrong. So maybe what these people should do is take a little, um, a little example or whatever of, what's going on with Sharon and Bobbles, and I can't even understand why a male would tear up a female. Look at Jeff Spieling in there saying that shit. Yeah. And you know what the funny thing too is, and not funny, haha, really. Not funny, haha. But the very first time that I ever heard of a clone going around of me was a year ago, and it showed up in Maddie and Gerald's live stream, which I don't even go to. I think that's why it was going there. I don't even go there. Saying that Ollie has a tuna smelling pussy. They all know I wouldn't say that shit. Okay? And they know I don't go to Maddie's live stream. So, I mean, for them to not have the intelligence enough. Here's the thing. Have you ever seen Ollie be mad at me for that? Nope. You know why? Because Maddie was smart enough to say, I don't think that's the real SG. Even though I never go in her live stream. But even her mod had the decency enough. This was a year ago, mind you. I believe it was Pamela Morrison was the mod then. She knew me from Chosen One, to send me a message in my comment section on one of my videos and ask. They had the decency enough to get rid of it, check out, make sure it was me, and for Maddie to even recognize that she really didn't think that's something I would do. And yeah, Ollie has, you know what I'm saying? But they'll all go around say, like Tasha Harris will say it, they'll all say it. She makes up clones of herself and goes everywhere and just, they all expect me to be doing this with my phone, only my phone, that I make up a clone of myself and go places and argue with myself in a live stream. You know how difficult that would be for me to be having a clone of me and me in the same live stream or even different live streams arguing with myself live with just my I mean, I don't know how you could do it anyway, but with my phone, only one device. So because that probably isn't even possible for somebody to do that with one device, sit there appearing one after the other. They say I'm lying. I don't only have one device. Then Byron even makes a video saying, you know why I think it's a clone? Is because this Survivor girl comments, but in the live stream, right under the other Survivor girl and says, that's a clone of me. That's why I think Survivor girl clones herself. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even fucking make sense. And I only have the phone to use. Right, must have a laptop and a cell. All I do is from my phone. I don't have a laptop or an iPad or any other device. No other device. And fucking, that didn't even make sense. I think it's a clone because how would she know there was a clone of hers in there to say that if she's not cloning herself? Well, because fucking you pinned it up on the panel saying, I'm fingering myself right now. After I had just come in saying, Happy Thanksgiving. Why would I come in and go, Happy Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving dinner? And then go, I'm fingering myself right now. And you pin it up on the panel and giggle and go, oh my gosh, you're so nasty. And they say things like, it's really hard to tell clones because they sound just like them. They say the same thing. I've never, ever gone into a live stream saying, I'm fingering myself right now. These people are ridiculous. And they know it. And they just keep it up and they keep it up. And all they do is show their lack of human characteristics that most people possess. You would think they know good and bad behavior. I had so much respect for some people on YouTube that when they turn around and they do the things that they do, I'm simply blown away. Simply blown away. Yeah, no class. I have no class. Here I am thinking like CVX was the greatest thing since sliced bread. As soon as I say thank you to someone for promoting my GoFundMe page, I'm a backstabber of Ollie, and suddenly it's justified for some bitch to be calling the police on me, saying I'm laundering money on my GoFundMe page. Or Tiffany was doing it for Chosen One. Shut the fuck up, man. I mean, they even though they know that Tiffany didn't create my GoFundMe page, they even will, some weird kid, I don't even know who the hell he is, even goes as far as having over an hour live stream saying that Tiffany created it and that I was a fake person. That's how they do it, he said. That's how they get paid. And no matter who in his comments said, no, they really do have breast cancer. And no matter that now, a year later, that he's seen me, knows I'm a real person, okay? Do you think he has the fucking decency to apologize to me and remove that video and stop smearing my character? Who raised him? Mike Truth 2020. Who raised you? Who raised you? I want to know. That you can't simply admit, I'm sorry, Survivor Girl, you've never done anything wrong to me. I don't know you. And I'm going to remove this live stream calling you a fake person and a phony and a fraud immediately. That's what you should do. That would be proper behavior. Hi, Madam. I mean, how does proper behavior escape them? It's simple. It's Why would he rather look like an idiot leaving up a live stream about a woman he doesn't even know that really does have cancer and call himself Mike Truth? What truth are you putting out there? The truth that you're a poorly behaved person in society? That's the truth about you. So if anybody ever, like, meets you out in society, and some girl your age, and you say to her, "Oh yeah, I got a YouTube channel. Here it is. You should check it out." And she thinks, "Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting," and she does. Um, she should take into consideration that you can sit there and know that you're lying and still call yourself my truth and still, not bother just looking like a decent person. So that anywhere, any aspect in your life, I'm sure you like. Yeah, I'm gonna go too because my cat is fucking pissing me off. Maybe I'm pissing my cat off. Maybe I'm on live stream too long. Peace, love, and tacos, you guys. Love you guys. Have a great night, day, whatever. Oh, I got my cat. Yeah, he probably does. I'm sure. Love you guys. Peace, love, and tacos. Night, Madam Max. Night, Catherine. And anybody else who's in here. Good night.